All right. Sometimes when you're making a sketchbook or a book cover, you need to have some lettering. So you become a graphic designer and you practice some typography. So there's a couple things you need to know about when you are going to do some lettering. So you might need a piece of scratch paper to do a little bit of math and find out what the middle letter of your word is going to be. So if I was going to do my name, I would write my name down and then I put a number under each letter of my name. And then I'm seeing it's 7. 7's a little tricky to get half of, so there's going to be a middle letter. So if I divide 7 in half, I get 3 with a remainder of 1. So if I go 3 in and then circle the next number, then I see I have 3 on each side. So the letter G is going to be my middle letter. So then if I want to spread my name out all the way across the paper, I'm going to put a mark for my middle letter, and then I have 3 on this side, 1, 2, 3, and 3 on this side, 1, 2, 3. And if I make them a little too big or too small, I can erase, because this middle one's a little big. I might need to make this one come over to the side a little more, and this one wider. There we go. Now I know where I'm going to place my letters. The next thing about letters is you can make them look thick or 3D. So if I just start out with my name written lightly, you want to write it lightly because you're going to erase after you design your letters. Sometimes you can just imagine the design in your mind without making light letters, but this way you can erase if you can't imagine the design. So I'm going to add end caps to my little sticks on my letters. So I can make this one all like a letter U, like that. Or maybe I want it to be straight. Or maybe I want it to be pointy. Or maybe I want little boxes around each one. Or I could make a heart around each one. Or I could make a lightning bolt around each one. Or I could make a clover around each one. But I want something for the ends of each little line that comes to a point or an end. Then after I do that, I'm going to follow the shape of the letter. So the shape of the letter goes up and then diagonally down, diagonal up, straight down, straight up, diagonal down, diagonal down, diagonal up, all the way around, and diagonal down. Straight down, and around, around and down, around and down, and swoop, around and up, up, out, and up. So now once I do that, I need to add windows to 3 of my letters. So an A has a hole in it right here, a G, an E, and there's lots of other letters that have a little peekaboo through them, a little window. So I can add the natural shape, which would be like a backwards capital D for the A, or I could add my own shape, like a heart or a star. Then I can come with my eraser and erase the inside of the letters. That little line, it looks like a skeleton of the letter. The lines underneath the letters. So now I can have a sketchbook with my name on it, and nobody else can say, hey, I think that's mine. And you can take a pen or a crayon or some other tool and outline around your letters, and then you can fill the letters in with color. And you can also erase all the pencil, because sometimes the pencil makes a little bit of a smudge because of the graphite smearing. That's the silver stuff that comes out of the pencil. And you can write several words and know how to do that. And then you can maybe even make a picture on your sketchbook to explain what your theme is for the year or something special about yourself. So I will let you come up with your own coloring inside your letters. And I could show you one more extra credit sort of thing. You can come around your letter on one side and make it three-dimensional. So you just make a slanted line and trace just the right side is what I'm doing here. Anywhere there's a line. A little tricky on this part here. So there's all kinds of things you can do with your letters, and then when your ink is dry, if you used ink, you can erase. And that is how you can become a graphic designer and do some typography.